adjective is a word which qualifies a noun. Adjectives of quality is also known as descriptive adjectives. Numeral adjectives are classified into 3 types or categorized into 3 types. So these are known as demonstrative adjectives. Hello everyone, welcome to the new session. I am Mrs. Reena, lecturer, Department of English at Vidhyaashram First Grade College, MYSURU. In the previous introduction class, I told you that language component plays an important role achieving clarity at both spoken and written language. So in today's class, let us discuss about identification of adjectives prescribed by the university for 4th Sem B.C.A students. So in this class, we will be learning about the meaning of adjectives, kinds of adjectives, and identification of adjectives. So, what is an adjective? An adjective is a word used to add something to the meaning of a noun. So, or else adjective is a word which qualifies a noun. For example, she wore a beautiful dress. Which is the adjective in this? The adjective is beautiful. So dress is a noun and this word beautiful is adding something to the noun, that is dress. Next, here are some fruits. Which is the noun here? Noun is fruits and some is the adjective. Next, he writes meaningless letters. Now, which is the adjective here in the sentence? It is meaningless. So, the noun is letters. So, what type of letters he is writing? He is writing meaningless letters. Next, Ben is an adorable baby. So, adorable baby. Adorable is the adjective here. Next, my cake should have 18 candles, which is the noun candles. And so, how many candles should be there? 18 candles. So, here beautiful, some, meaningless, adorable, 18 are the adjectives in the sentence. Now, let us know about the kinds of adjectives. So, there are different kinds of adjectives. Among that, we are going to learn about adjectives of quality, adjectives of quantity, adjectives of number, demonstrative adjectives, and interrogative adjectives. Okay, adjectives of quality is also known as descriptive adjectives, and adjectives of number is also known as numeral adjectives. Now let's look into these examples. So here we have to identify the adjective here. Mumbai is a large city. Which is the adjective here? Large is the adjective. He is an honest man. What type of man he is? He is an honest man. So, honest is the adjective here. Next, he is a nice person. What type of person he is? He is a nice person. So, next one is, she is a clever girl. So, the adjective is clever here. Next, the pink sofa is placed in the corner. What type of sofa or which color sofa is placed there? So, the pink sofa. So, the pink is the adjective here. So, large, honest, nice, clever and pink are the adjectives here. Okay, so let's see what type of adjective are this. So, adjectives of quality. So, that words are adding some quality to the noun. So, it is known as adjectives of quality. So, let's see what is adjectives of quality. An adjective that shows the kind or quality of a person or thing is known as adjectives of quality. So, Descriptive adjectives are the most commonly used type of adjective. Descriptive adjectives or the adjectives of quality are the most commonly used adjectives. And they add meaning to a noun or pronoun by describing its quality. So in the previous example, we saw that Mumbai is a large city. So what type of city? It is adding a quality that is large. Large is a quality. And she is a clever girl. We saw the example that she is a clever girl. So clever. What type of girl? She is a clever girl. Clever is the quality that girl is having. Next one. They tell the size, texture, order, sound, for example like thundering, appearance and character of a person or a thing. If the words which are adding quality may be like size, texture, order, then sound, appearance and character. If you have the words like that, it will be adjectives of quality. Next, now let us look into some other example and let's see what type of words they are or what type of adjective they are. So, I ate some sweets, okay, which is the adjective here, some. Next, he has only little knowledge about this project, and which is the adjective here? Little is the adjective. Next, he showed much patience, which is the adjective? Much. There is enough petrol to reach to the destination. So, which is the adjective here? Enough is the adjective. Next, employees have completed most of the tasks. Most is the adjective here. So, when we look into these words, some, little, much, enough, most, we are not clear about the exact number there. We don't know how much sweet she ate. It's just some sweets. We don't know whether she ate 1 or 2 or 3 or the number is not specified there. Here they are saying, and in the second sentence we can see that he has only little knowledge. There also the number or the quantity is not mentioned there. So, number is not mentioned. Here in the second sentence, we can see the boy or the person has only little knowledge. So, we don't know the correct number of knowledge or thing. So, all these words, some, little, much, enough, most are the adjective here. And let's see what type of adjective these words are. These words are the adjectives of quantity. So, adjective of quantity indicates the amount or estimated amount of the noun or pronoun in the sentence. So, it is an amount. It won't give us the specific amount there. So, amount or we won't be getting a clear picture there. We won't be knowing the clear number there. So, it is just an amount or estimated amount. So, the adjectives of quantity indicates amount or estimated amount of the noun or pronoun. So, it shows how much of a thing is meant. It shows how much of a thing is meant. And it does not provide information about exact numbers. It does not provide information about exact numbers. It tells only the amount of noun. It tells only the amount of noun in relative or whole terms. Okay, it says it tells only the amount of noun in relative or in whole terms. Now let's look into this example. So, the hand has 5 fingers, which is the adjective here. 5 is the adjective. Next, few cats like cold water. Few cats like cold water. Few here. So there are no pictures in this book. There are no pictures in this book. So no pictures. No is the adjective. Next, there are 20 boys in this class. There are 20 boys in this class. So 20. 20 is the adjective there. Next, I have learned 3 languages. So 3 is the adjective there. Now when we look into this example, that is 5, few, no, 20, 3, we have a perfect number there. Okay, we can find the perfect number here. So these words are indicating some numbers. So let's see what type of adjectives these are. So these adjectives are adjectives of number, or it is also known as numeral adjective. Okay, so let's see what is adjectives of number. Adjective which states the number of person or things is called adjectives of number or numeral adjective. So adjective which states the number, is known as adjectives of number or numeral adjectives. So numeral adjectives is categorized into 3 types. This numeral adjective, again it is categorized into 3 types. Let's see which are the 3 types. That is definite numeral adjectives, then indefinite numeral adjectives, and distributive numeral adjectives. So numeral adjectives are classified into 3 types or categorized into 3 types. They are definite numeral adjectives, indefinite numeral adjectives, and the last one is distributive numeral adjective. Now let's see the example for definite numeral adjective. So 1, 6th, 5th, double, 2, 55, second, triple, 7, 11, 75th, quadruple, 15, first. Like that, numbers. It is mentioning the proper numbers there. So indefinite numeral adjective. Some, few, many, all, no, several, any, most. Now here you may get confused because in the first example, that is adjectives of quantity also. So we get confused here. Few, any, more, most and all. We use there also. And again it is saying that it is indefinite numeral adjective. So one thing you have to remind that, so whenever, how to know whether it is adjectives of quantity or adjectives of number. For example, in adjectives of quantity, the adjective is followed by an uncountable noun. In adjectives of quantity, the adjectives is followed by uncountable noun. But here in this indefinite numeral adjectives or in the numeral adjectives, the adjectives is followed by countable nouns. For example, how to find out whether it is adjectives of quantity or adjectives of number. For example, so there are some eggs in the shop. So here some is the adjective, some eggs. Okay. Some eggs. So eggs are countable. So it will be the adjectives of number. So it is an example for adjectives of number. And one more example for adjectives of quantity is she has taken some sugar. So here some sugar. So it is this adjective is followed by sugar. Sugar, we cannot count sugar. So it is an uncountable noun. This sum is adjective of quantity. So hope you understood. So in adjective of quantity, the adjective will be followed by uncountable noun. In adjectives of number, the adjective will be followed by countable nouns. The adjective will be followed by countable nouns. Okay, now let's see into these examples. Give me that water bottle. So you can see that is the adjective here. This time I won't fail you. So this is the adjective here. I want those marbles. Those is the adjective here. Next sentence is I wanted to meet you that day. So that is the adjective. Next, that boy is stronger than Ram. So that is the adjective here. So you can see that, this, those, that, these are the words. Let us see what type of or what kind of adjective these are. So these are known as demonstrative adjectives. These, that, those, these are known as demonstrative adjectives. So demonstrative adjectives are special adjectives or determiners used to identify or express the relative position of a noun in time or space. Some common demonstrative adjectives are this, that, these and those. So when you come across this, that, these and those, and if they ask you to identify the adjective here, so these words indicates that these are demonstrative adjectives. So now let's look into the next examples. What kind of person is he? Which way shall we go? Whose book is this? Where do you live? What product did you order from there? So here you can notice all these are questions. So how we will find? So which will be the adjective here? The adjectives are what, which, whose, where and what. So these are questions. So questions are also known as interrogative sentences, right? So here it is, what type of adjective is this? Any idea? So questions means the other word which we use, interrogative. So this will be, any idea? What kind of adjective is this? This will be interrogative adjectives. Let's see what is interrogative adjectives. An interrogative adjective is a word that modifies a noun by asking a question. So an interrogative adjective is a word that modifies a noun by asking questions such as what, whose, where, why, how, which. It's just asking questions. Interrogative adjectives are also known as interrogative determiners. Okay, it is also known as interrogative determiners. Okay, now let's look into this. Let's have an exercise here. Let's identify the adjective in this and let's identify what kind of adjective is this. So, he has lost all his wealth. Which is the adjective here? All. All is the adjective. So, what type of or what kind of adjective it is? I told you that whenever all is an example for, it may be an example for adjective of quantity or it may be indefinite numeral adjective. Now, how you will find out whether it is adjectives of quantity or indefinite numeral adjective? So that is because we have to concentrate on the noun. We should see whether it is countable or uncountable noun. So wealth. Wealth is uncountable noun. So it will be adjective of quantity. Adjective of quantity. Next one, you have no sense. Which is the adjective here? No is the adjective. And sense is also an uncountable noun. So it is adjective of quantity. Next one, let's see. I am not going to buy these shoes. I am not going to buy these shoes. So which is the adjective here? These is the adjective. This is the adjective here. So what kind of adjective is this? This is a demonstrative. Demonstrative adjective. So I told you that this, that, these, those, these are the examples for demonstrative adjectives. Next, we have fresh water in the well. We have fresh water in the well. And which is the adjective here? Fresh is the adjective. And this word is giving some quality to the noun, that is water. Okay, what type of water? It is a fresh water. So, fresh is an example for adjective of quality. Adjective of quality. And next one, what kind of music do you like? So, this is a question here. So, which will be the adjective here? What will be the adjective? And the other word used for question is interrogative. So, this will be interrogative adjective. This is an example for interrogative adjective. So, once again, let's go through this. He has lost all his wealth. All is adjective. So, it is followed by an uncountable noun. Again, you have no sense. The same thing here. Sense is an uncountable noun. So, it is the example for adjective of quantity. Next, I am not going to buy these shoes. These is an adjective and is the example for demonstrative adjective. Next, we have fresh water in the well. Fresh, it is giving some quality to water. So, it is adjective of quality. Then again, what kind of music do you like? It is a question there. And what is the adjective there? And what is an example for interrogative adjective? Next, India is a large country. India is a large country. Which is the adjective here? It is a large country. So, here, large is adding some quality to the country. So, it is adjective of quality. So, she has 3 children. So, how many children does she have? She has 3 children. So, 3 is the adjective here and it is giving us the exact number. So, it is adjective of number or numeral adjective. Next, I don't like that boy. I don't like that boy. Which is the adjective here? That. So, and it is the example for demonstrative adjective. Demonstrative adjective. So, next one, that is an interesting book. That is an interesting book. So, which is the adjective here? Interesting is the adjective. So what type of book is that? It is an interesting book. So it is adding here, the word interesting is adding some quality to that book. So this is adjective of quality. Okay. And the last one is, the Nile is the longest river. So longest adjective here, and this is adding quality to the river. It is the longest river. So again it is adjective of quality. I hope that you will be able to identify the kinds of adjectives in the sentence. So in the next class, go through the play, just go through the play prescribed for you, and we'll continue in the next class. Thank you. Stay safe and healthy.